Okay. Hey, how you doing? Fine, I hope. I am coming to you with a quick flip, and I'm going to do a background in the Shooting Star by Maria Trolle. And I got this idea from Jen's Coloring Corner. And I actually had colored the same page that she did, but I must have put the book somewhere for it to dry. So I'm using the Kuretake Gamasai watercolors. I think it's a Japanese or it's an Asian watercolor, and they come in these cute little pans. And you can get some of them come in sets of 6, some of them come in sets of 12, 24, 36, 48. I actually have a set of 24, and then I bought these 6. These change colors. These 6, I can't remember what they do, and these six are graphitin, and I put them in a. I took them out of the box that they came in, and I put them in a pencil box, a watercolor box. So, Shooting Star is the newest book by Maria Trolle, and I have not colored in this book yet. So, I'm going to flip it. Yeah, this is. I've not colored anything in it. I looked at a couple of flips and a couple of. I got some ideals on what I would want to color or how I want to color. But I'm not really, I'm not going to say I'm not a fan. But why did you buy the book? Because I like hardbound books, and I do find her work very interesting. So I have, which one is it? Well, I think I have Botanica, and I think that's a collab book. I might be incorrect. I put that too high. I'm gonna flip this real quick, a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. And pardon my nails; it's nail day. So her work is very simple line art, as usual with her stuff. Yeah, she doesn't do a whole lot of shading and stuff, but it is so beautiful and simple. She's got a favorite type of head shape, a little girl, and fruits and birds, butterflies, lots of water. Now, this is a cute one. Started to do that one. Yeah, very, very. It's detailed, but it's not overly detailed. It's simple detail. I guess that's the single line. There's no squigglies, and there's no extra line spaces or whatever to indicate, what to where to shade it. Like this is probably the most extensive that she does. It's like that because this is different types of grass. She doesn't do a whole lot of extra. I have the tab in this one. This is a page I'm going to try to put down just the background. How many minutes is this? Okay, I've been on for almost 4 minutes. So yeah, all of her stuff is, and I was gonna do this one. I really like both of these. So those are 3 that I like off the bat, and then maybe these. So I like the ones that are thicker line. These are darker line. These are lighter line. Like she doesn't do anything for me to want to like rush and color her, but very simple. Like, and then these things are called something. I forgot. Miss Dee Dee Wellingham was coloring some of those things. I think this is the cover page. No, or maybe I think it's similar to that title page. This one is very nice. But yeah, so this is what type of work she does. So I'm not going to show all of them. I like those. And they're small. They're just big enough. They have some weird things. The light ones I don't particularly care for because I haven't colored them in yet. So I think once I color some of the line art ones, the light ones, I probably will like it a little bit better. But I like it enough to get it. So I did buy that, and I did not. I got it when it first came out. Like I said, I haven't colored in it. So I'm going to do or try to do the background or do an example of the background that I saw Jen's coloring corner do. So, because I only want to do one half, I'm going to put some washi tape on the other half, put it in the crack. So I won't, well, hopefully I won't color over this side and it won't bleed through. But if it does, it's okay. It's no biggie because I may end up coloring the other page the same colors. So could have done that off camera because I am not the best at that. Okay, so we got that over here. So of course I'm gonna still try to not to get the paint on this side. Just because you put washi tape down doesn't mean you can just go all over willy-nilly. You want to be careful. So I'm going to use got some watercolor brushes. I have some real brushes. Oh, when I say real brushes, I have some Japanese brushes. I did pull two of the Japanese brushes out. What did I do with them? Oh, here's one. Okay, I'm going to use one of these. This is a fusion brush by Yasutomo. It's an Asian brush. I figured I'm using Asian watercolors. Why not use an Asian brush? And put some lotion on my hand. But I still have my watercolor brushes on standby, and then I have some water. The water brushes already have water in it. And I do have a container of water too. It's tinted already green. My water doesn't come out the faucet green, but I was already using this for the other pages that I had. So instead of trying to switch it out, I'm just going to, still use it because it's not murky where I can't use it anymore. Okay. So I already put some water down on the greens I'm going to use. And so they are, I got to use this. It's easier for me to use one of these. So they are already a little wet. And yeah. So I'm going to use the lightest one, which is this one. And it's already all set. And the Kuritakes, you don't really have to like do that whole thing that you do with the other watercolors. And because I'm right-handed, I'm going to go to the left and then work that way so I don't put my hand into, hold on, I'm already going wrong. I don't put my hand into the, on the page. I don't want this to be too wet because I want it to be thick. And that's one thing that she said, Jen said when she was doing her backgrounds, that she didn't want it to be watered down. And you don't want it to be so much water that it's going to saturate through the pages. Now, this is going to be using several different colors going to the outside. Now, that's a little bit too much water there. And they kind of look like they're the same color. Where's my washcloth? Not washcloth, but dabbing cloth. So I can dab the water off because I don't want it to be too watery. Let me put some darker colors here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, this white is a little bit bright. Work with it. And so I wanted to make it dark foresty green in the back. And then if I see after I finish doing this background like this. Oh wait, hold on. Definitely put something between this. And this is watercolor, so it is not going through the back, especially since I'm not using too much water. It may make the page buckle, but you can work with buckle. Oh, I cannot see this. Hold on. Let me move this light. It's reflecting there. Okay, that's better. So, and I'm trying to use this thicker. So, and I got my window open. It is snowing out there. Uh-oh. It is snowing. Well, it has snowed. So, and I had to go out. I was going to go to Michael's before they closed because I had to go to, I went to Walmart real quick to make sure that I had everything that I needed. And I really didn't need anything. I just got some more almond milk and some more veggies. And this kuretake is, if you don't put a lot of water on it, it's thick. And what it'll do is when you put it down, you won't have any smear marks. And then also when it dries, you can look at it again and it will have a shine to it. Like it's thick. It's a different consistency than regular watercolors. And I'm trying to do it kind of in a not uniform, kind of erratic kind of pattern. And I may be wasting paint, but I'm still practicing, so it's okay. Put that in there. But I want it to have a nice, thick, dark green. Because if you do it watered down and stuff, you're going to mess up your page and you're not going to have that nice background, the vivid background. That's what I learned from Jill. Now, I didn't dab that one. So that's a little runny. And I did spray the watercolors before I put them, before I started it. I let them sit for a little bit. But you really don't have to do that with the Kuretake. You don't. I wish I had a lighter green. But when this dries, I could add some more green in there. Lighter green. No, this is, I wouldn't even put a hair dryer. What do you call it? A paint dryer on it. Because I'm trying to, make a dark, like a cave you're looking into or something with this. And it is so thick. Now you can water this down, of course, but like I said, I don't want to water it down too much in this book. I put a little water on it though. Not too much. I do wish I had a lighter green. This is not a green, this is a charcoal. Now, let me just stick to what I'm doing. See, I can wait for it to dry and then put some more on top of it. That's a little bit too watery. So, and then I kind of went over it. If it's still kind of wet and it's thick, you can just kind of pretty much smear it. Now I'm going to put pencil or paint or something over top of it, so I'm not really worried about going across the drawing part because I can, fix that. You can always fix stuff. And especially with acrylic markers. Baby, I got some acrylic markers the other day, and I didn't show y'all because I had purchased some Posca markers, like sets of 8, a couple sets of 8, because I didn't know how to use them until Kim showed me how. And Didi was trying to show me how, but it was hard to pick up because I was watching her as a color along. So Kim was doing it real time with me. So I got the explanation on how to start a Posca pen. Because if you don't start it right, it'll make you not want to use them. So anyway, I did order some generic ones, some Asian ones. I got them from Amazon. Now the Poscas are, got too much water, for 8. Now you can buy the big set, be like $80, $90, 100. Girl, I don't have time for all that foolishness. I don't. Y'all that can do it, y'all do it. So I usually try to get. I said I was just gonna buy 8 a month because they're like $20. You may get them on sale. But then I said, let me just go ahead and get some cheap ones because I wanted to use them to fix my pages that I've had in books for years that I haven't, colored in. Because with the Posca markers, you can color over whatever you did, and it's almost like it gives you a fresh opportunity to color a page. You can fix your pages, and there's so many different acrylic markers. I didn't need any more paint. I mean, you can, you don't have to buy Poscas. I mean, there's Artex acrylic ones, which I look at. Girl, I can't buy none. I'm on a budget. And I'm not saying that for you all. I'm seeing Artex giving everybody else some. Hey, Artex, you can send me a set that somebody sent back. You can. I'm just saying. But anyway, I bought a couple of they look like the Thule art markers, paint markers, and they're just as good too. I mean, they're really nice too. And I think I don't know if Ecoline is a paint marker or whatever, but paint markers are everything right now. If you want to color and you want to be able to do backgrounds quickly, or if you just want to be a acrylic art marker colorist, you can. I'm still trying to figure out what I want. You know, I do love watercolors, so I'm trying to do that. Okay, that's looking all dark. That's what I want to look dark. And then once it dries, to be um, where I can, like, if I see some spaces that I want to add some more colors. I do wish I had a lighter green, and I can make a lighter green. But right now, I'm doing baby steps. uh-huh. Now, this is not a primary color set. There's another set that I wish I had gotten primary colors, but they have an Art Nouveau set that I'm looking at. But I like primary colors. Like I bought those gouache, and I did not get primary colors. And primary colors are very important because you can take a set of 8 or 6, 8, or 12 primary colors, and you can make all of these. You can make a whole bunch of colors when you have primary colors. But if you have secondary and trinary or whatever, I don't even know I'm saying the right word, colors, those colors have already been blended with other colors. Now they can make more colors and more colors and more colors, but if you really are learning, you want to, well, you can do what you want to do. It's your coloring. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you how to color, boo. Yeah, shake my pencil and shake my brush. Don't bother me, 'cause I'm not in a rush. I'm coloring, y'all, I'm coloring. Trying to. And see, now I'm just trying to, like, not to. See, I don't need to worry about it. Just throw it on here, and then I can come back in and do it however. I don't have to be particular. I can show some white spots. Who gonna come on here? The white spot paint people. They're gonna give me a fine or a ticket. Of you, you left too many white spots on your paper. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You coloring ugly. You coloring ugly. Why do I sound like they're gonna Foxy Colorist? Foxy Colors, you taking me back to my high school days, okay? You are. I used to be in a marching band. Well, I played clarinet, so that didn't really count. Well, actually, the first year I did play the snare drums because they didn't have any uniforms. They had extra uniforms for the people that were doing the drumming. They had enough clarinet people to play the clarinet and stuff, so I did the snare drums, which that just meant I just learned how to do the dance move. I really didn't do too much. I wasn't a drum person. I was a clarinet. Don't laugh. Clarinets are fine. So everybody need a clarinet in their life. I wanted to play the flute, but oh my goodness, the flute. I actually got a clarinet that one of my other cousins had. She was a first string clarinetist, and then she went to college, and so I got her old. She was mad when somebody made her give me that clarinet. I did play. I took a lot of music classes. I really have no musical ability. I cannot sing. Well, I can dance, allegedly, but I cannot sing at all. I cannot hold a tone. I'm really not good at playing anything. Nope. And it's okay because I appreciate music, so that's good. At least I can appreciate it. Some people that are not good at anything, they just like they give up on it. I don't give up on stuff if I like it. If I like it, I still like it. I don't have to be the best at it. But I'm telling you right now, in the shower at the right temperature, I sound just like Whitney Houston when I start singing. I sure do. Uh-huh. Think I'm lying. Girl, you lying. You gotta tell nobody. Now I'm gonna tell you this Gamasol, when it does dry, hold on. It has a gloss to it, especially when you put it on thick like I'm putting it on. Oh, I didn't mean to go over that. Hold on. And it's okay because I got a acrylic marker. Oh, so I was talking about the cheap, the inexpensive one. I ordered a set of 24, and I'll show y'all later. Now, Posca is a name brand, and so there are certain things that name brands do that generic cannot do. First of all, okay, so we already know Posca is a name brand. The generic ones came in okay with me, but I would not. I would be so careful around my good coloring books using those things because they do leak. They do not dry immediately like Posca, but they were 24 and it's for the price of one size of 8 of Posca. I got 24 of them for how much did I pay for $24? And then yeah, so that was 24 for $24. Now the other sets that I have, I paid $20 a piece, and I've got 3 sets or 4 sets, so you can do the math. So I don't think, especially if you're learning, you need to spend all of that money. Buy you some small sets or something and experiment, or buy your huge set. If you just got a open, I mean a wallet wide open, then get that if that's what you can do. But don't not pay your rent, or not get your car fixed, or not buy your kids something to buy a coloring book or some daggone art supplies. No, don't do that. And if you're paying full price for stuff, you realize there are coupons and sales. And that's what I do. Coupons and sales. Now, this is just the first layer, and I can come back in. I try not to do too much water in the beginning, but look, at the end, I always end up putting too much water on there. But it's okay. Now, don't close the book. Don't close whatever book or pages that you're doing. And I'm doing this all the way to the end because it is really nice. Make sure, well, you can learn it. Because if you dip your brush to the end and it flips up on the page, it will put some paint on the back side of the other page, which is the front side. So okay, so I got this first layer and I can't do anything to that right now. Now there's some parts of this greenery that goes inside, but that's when I can calm it down. So I think I see some comments. Some people. Oh, I got a couple of people here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what y'all say. Let me click on this thing. Oh, Lord. Going to my therapist in the morning for my shoulder. This is part of my speaker thing, so don't worry about that. What you see in the background? You see my watercolor. This is the thing. Some water, some brushes. Okay. All right. Let me see. T Danielle, hey, how you doing? Girl, it's a lot going on. I had to come on here late because I don't like to be all in the middle of the foolala. And somehow I always get called out in the foolala, and I'm like, I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there. I was nowhere near. I wasn't anywhere near. Now I have, and actually today, I think I got on somebody's panel later on because I was doing stuff today. What I was doing don't ain't nobody's business. But anyway, and it's nothing risque. It was just sometimes you ain't gotta let people know what you do on the YouTube. You don't owe nobody no explanation of what you be doing on here, y'all. I hope y'all understand that. But some of y'all don't because y'all don't have no lives. But anyway, so I'm gonna take this down because one, it did not bleed through. It did not bleed through. So as long as it's flat and there's no big water puddles, I would not dry this with my watercolor dryer, even though I know it is going to be okay. Now this will warp a little bit because it does have some water on it, but so it does make a really nice background. Now I did try a different color green right there. So after this dries, I'll come back through and just dab some more greens in here just to give it a nice background. And then I'll come in and do something else. I won't use this Kuretake for the insides. I'll probably use some pencils. But that's how to do a real quick and easy background. I like to do the backgrounds first because if you if I color a page really nice and then I do the background and I don't pick the right colors, I basically messed it up. And that's the part I do not like. That drives me nuts. So we're going to put you right here. And we're going to see if there is another book. I did some more backgrounds that I was working on. I put some Kuretake around here. And it's so shiny. It looks like it might still be wet. It's not. This is the Africa book by Rita Berman. I got some things I need to finish up in here. Did I start anything else? I think I just did that. I was working on some of these. I think this Danielle, I think one of these pages is a page. I wish you would pick a page. I feel like I want you to pick another page because I don't like that page that you want me to color. I really don't like it. I'm gonna show it to you. Now I like this page. I like that. This is the page because I didn't like the other one that you like. I did not like that. And an artist cannot just color just anything just because somebody like it. And I didn't like it. So then I asked you to pick another one. I don't like this one either. And I know it looks, I don't like it. So, and then because I didn't have the right colors for the skin tone, I don't like the artwork on here. This is nothing that I drew. So I have to think about it some more, and I might show you some more pages if you like. I really don't want to get into coloring stuff and just giving them away. If I do finish it, I will send an electronic copy. I don't want people to know my address and stuff like that. So I'm not mailing anything. If I happen to meet you, I'll send it. But I don't like, I'm not, I'm still learning. So I feel like I'm not worthy enough to color something and give it to somebody, especially when I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning. So, but these two, I mean, this one, I don't want to learn how to do that one because I don't like the page. So I'm gonna ask you if you could pick another page. I'll give you some more options. I don't like the page. Mm-mm, I don't. I didn't like the other one, and I don't like that one. And it's nothing against anything, but I really wasn't trying to offer up pages to color. And I'm feeling some kind of way, and I don't want to. So I'd rather do something and then send it to you that I want to do that I think that I know that you would like, as opposed to you picking something. I think that's what the issue is. I should have said something about it before, but I ain't feeling neither one of them pages, and so it is what it is. So you just let me send you something, and I'll give somehow get it to you. But I can't send anything out to because people are just so ratchet out here, and I just get so apprehensive about doing certain things on here because people make it so bad. You know, I'll when I see you in person, then I'll give it to you. But I'm not mailing nothing. Not saying that you're gonna do anything. But I just don't want people to get in the habit of saying, "Oh, can you send that to me?" I'm not sending shit to nobody. I do have some gifts I'm sending to, not some gifts, some exchanges I'm sending to people, but y'all are just too ratchet out here. And when Mad Day comes, So I did work on this page some more, but the thing that I had a problem was I didn't write down the colors that I was using. I was doing a color along with my colorful country life, and I did not write down the colors. And so I ran out. So I do have an order for, I think, about 12 more Prismacolor replacements because they're all like little bitty pencils now. Uh, I would show them to you all. Well, this is what they're looking like now. Some of my pencils. I'm not going to show them. If I say they're short, they're short. Y'all can tell I'm not really in a good mood right now. So I had to stop that. I'm going to switch up to color something else. I came back to color in this one, and I don't know what pencils I use. So I just tried to do some other stuff. I'm really angry about that page. Also, I'm so sick of these damn whips. Um, so I'm trying to be more selective. Like this is a whip that I haven't finished, but what I did was I went through all the books that I do like, and I picked a whip page that I wanted color in. So, okay, is this dry yet? Let's see if this is dry. Nope, it's not. It's got a little something there. But I really think that I would actually put some clips down. And of course, I don't know where my clips are. I will put some clips down so that it would not buckle like it is now. But it's okay because all I have to do to fix that is put some towel and some paper towels down here, and then just like run a warm iron over it to uncrinkle the corners, and then close the book up immediately, and then it'll automatically come back to this flat state. So that's not a bad thing. So I'm going to wait for it a little bit more. Let's see, there's a fresh wet spot right there. I don't know why I like touching it. That could be part of the art thing, to like touch the wet. Oh, that doesn't even sound nice. I was gonna say touch the wet spots. We're not. This is supposed to be a nice channel. It is. So, what else was I doing today? Or what could I do real quick? I did pick out. Oh, I could show you the markers. Well, let me just show you what they look like. Uh, the the fake Poscas and the real Poscas. I did swatch sheets, and these are the real Posca markers that I have, and yeah, and they're nice and matte. pardon my nails. They're nice and matte, and I do like the colors I have. I have a skin tone set in there. I got a pastel set, and then I've got a set of gold, black, silver, and white. Then this is the cheap set, the inexpensive set that I got. And you can find any of them. Just Google acrylic paint markers. This one is SFAIH, 24 colors, and the colors are very nice. The gold and the silver do shine, and then the rest are in black. But I can tell you the thing is, these take a little bit more to dry. Um, so this is an original Posca, the way that this one looks, and it's got some paint on it. Don't even worry about it. It doesn't have anything on the tip as far as the labeling. It does have the name. If you flip it over, you'll see the name. Probably won't because it's not going to focus. I don't know. Hold on. It's not. I don't think it's going to focus because I'm too close. Anyway, so it's got the name in several different languages. Now this is the fake acrylic marker. Now you can tell it's not that. Well, they kind of make it look like it kind of looks like one, but the fact that it's $25 for 24 of them, they do not have a name on the marker. They have a number on the tip. And so that's one thing. And they activate a lot different than the Poscas. They are watery. I would be extremely careful using them over a page that you really like. But this is with all the fake stuff, the fake, because they all try to look the same. You see how they're trying to imitate one? This is a fake one. This is a fake one. I was going to say a real one. And this is a real one. But so the thing is, they got the same type of tips, but they activate in a different manner. But I would still store them. This is not the fine tips. Now, allegedly has been spoken that I don't like fine tips. I mean, brush tips. I do adore brush tips, but brush tips nowadays are costing more. So I can work around it. If I can get a good deal, I can work with a nice bullet tip. I can. So now it looks like I have a whole lot, but I've got the fake ones, which, like I said, I cannot use on anything that's really small in detail because the tips are bigger. I do suggest if you do want to get these, get them in the brush tip. Yeah. But because I like saving money and I know that the brush tips are not that popular or the nib tips, I don't mind getting them to save some coins. And then if I see the brush tips on sale, cheaper with the Posca, I will get those. So I couldn't put them in anything else. So I took my sewing stuff out of here and put them in here. I don't anticipate on getting any more until unless there's a super deal. And I think I would only buy Poscas, but just to be able to have some acrylic paint markers to color with, because I was very limited in my selection because I bought the metallic ones and I bought the pastel ones, and I did not have the primary colors. You have to have the primary colors in my mind. Hi, Ida Marie, how you doing? How is the opacity in the non-Posca ones? Okay, let me show you. Opacity, and that's meaning they cover up. Like, hold on, let me show you. But the price. But see, the thing is, the price is good. So, okay, we're just gonna see. We're going to use, like, this is a page on a cardboard book. I think it was a Kirby book that I tore up. So we're going to use, okay, here's a Posca color. They're not the exact same. I do have some that could be dupes, but it's not that kind of video. Let me see if I can find something that has more. Hold on. I got some cards here. Here's some cards. or something that I could use. Okay. That means does it cover it up? Does it cover up what you got down below? So I'm just gonna use this is a Posca, and I've already used it. Always still make sure before you use it, just do that a little bit and then make sure you have the cap on it. So Posca, when you use it, it does tend to cover up what you have at the bottom of it, and you will not be able to see through that. And a lot of people like that. You can't see what you put down. You can't see what was there. Okay. And then on black paper, it's there. And this dries matte and it dries very fast. This is a Posca. And on white. Okay. So that's the Posca there. And I don't have to worry about it dripping or anything. Okay, now and it might just be me. Now this still looks a little shiny to me. This one is drying. This one looks dry to me. Oh, it's dry. Wasn't the first one? Yeah, that's dry. But with any marker, you need to wait a little bit. This one looks shiny, but this is a piece of the paper that's actually on the outside of a book. So it's not. So always when you use markers, you do have to always understand that they're going to be a little wet for a couple of seconds. So this is the acrylic, the generic one, and they don't say that you have to shake it up after that. Now, when I tell you when I had to activate it, it was totally different than doing a Posca, because the Posca one you have to shake for like 30 seconds or something like that. Shake, shake, shake. And then you have to put it down and pump it a couple of times and then push it down and let it wait till it seeps through, the color comes through, and then you can look at it and just keep doing that for if it's a good one, if it's juicy, you shouldn't have to do it a whole lot. You shouldn't have to go like that. And then that's when you do it and it'll go boop, and it'll have water bubbles and all, paint bubbles. This one, when I had to do this one, I had to like pick it up and shake it for just 2 or 3, 5 times. And then I had to, while it was still white at the tip, push the button down for 2 to 3 seconds to let the air out. Okay. Then I let the air out and then immediately push it down on a paper and then do kind of like the same steps as the Posca, but only do it for 3 to 5 seconds. And I'm going to say out of the 24 I did it, it probably took maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds for maybe like 17 of them. So now the Posca is dry and it's nice and matte. So I'm going to put this other color, and it's not the same color, but it's the same thing. So I'm going to put this down. That, and I'll put some here. On some white. I'm going to put some over here on this color. And then I'm going to put some over here. Now, it's not the same color. We're just going to see. And then this does have, they do have some numbers on here. They do give you this little swatch card. And so they do have the numbers. They do not have names. Posca has names and numbers. And these are the 5mm. But I'm going to tell you, on the box of this one, it said it was 3mm. And not, like, it obviously is not. Like, well, hold on. I'm not an expert. I thought it would be a little bit different. So Posca, I think, was 5mm or M, whatever. I don't know the actual numbers. And then this one is supposed to be 3. I would think 3 would be smaller than 5, but they look, they look around the same. Just one's got a little point on it and one doesn't. So let's see. Okay. Now, It's almost dry. Okay, so let's just wait one more second. So the colors that I got in the fake one, I think are pretty. They cover a lot. Yeah, some pastels and some gold and the silver. And the gold and silver looks really good. It does even have a shine on the gold and the silver. The white, of course, I didn't swatch the white. And then this is the Posca, and this is the gold and silver on the generic. You see the gold, the silver there, and the gold, and they look pretty shiny. Streaking, I mean, the Posca one, I think if you go swipe it one or two times, you don't have to keep going over there. Okay, so let's see what we got. This one is, it looks matte, but it looks shinier to me. It looks like it's got oil in it or something. I don't know. And then this one here, which is still a little wet, and then that one is the generic one, and it is still a little wet. So you definitely have to make sure you just give it a couple of, not like all overnight or none, just a couple of minutes. And this is on the Kirby book actually, and you can still, well, I could tell it's not perfectly dry, just a little bit. So that's the only thing I noticed. But after it dried, there wasn't any problem. So even now, it's still a little wet right there. And it might just be the way I put it down because the other part of it is wet. It's just like a couple little drops there. It might be where I overlaid it or whatever. I don't know. I haven't colored anything with the generic ones. I have colored some with the Posca, and I love the Posca. But like I said, I was kind of doing a reconnaissance type of situation, trying to fix the pages that I colored when I first started coloring, so that I can have a second try and fixing the page, because you definitely can put pencils on top of these, or you can put other paint or markers because they do dry matte. So I hope that answers that question. I'm not an expert or anything. I just learning how to color like everybody. I should have. I was in art school when I got out of high school, but child, I was partying, and it was the '80s, and so I didn't do well because I was partying. I had just learned how to smoke marijuana, so I just did not focus as much as I could have, and it was all good. I was in a very sheltered household, so it was the first time I was out just partying. Okay. So, um, let's go back to this and see. Now, this definitely is dry, but this is Kuretake watercolors. So, I would definitely cover that up. But, oh, I didn't get it all the way. I didn't put the tape on right, but I will fix that right now. Or will I? No, I won't fix it, but I can fix that. But I'm actually thinking about coloring both sides of these with this green and kind of do it as a double page. I do too many double pages though. I really do. That really warped that because probably still put too much on. But anyway, this is a book. I just like a couple of pages out of here. And I've got her other one, and I'm even going to close this up because I'm confident enough that it is dry. The watercolor is definitely dry, and the acrylic is what I'm learning how to use. So there's some other pages the other one that I had put some Kuretake down on, and this is definitely dry, was in Africa book, and so um, that one. I'm doing a color along with My Colorful Country Life on that one. Actually, and this one, she's just awesome. And these two, actually this one, but I'm using the same colors. This book is so freaking detailed. It really is. And those markers would be too fat to put this on. And you would have to put those acrylic markers on like a board like this, and then paint the color on there. And you all can do that with the acrylic markers. And you could add water to it. Uh-huh. You could just like take the marker and scrub it on the board, and then put some water on it, and Yeah, and then use it like a paint marker, a paint acrylic marker. Because you know acrylic markers are just the little acrylic paint things. Yeah. And then what else was I doing? Oh, I was playing around with colors because, like I said, if you have the basic colors, you can just make all of these. I think it's 144 or something like that. I don't know. I might be thinking about the periodic chart. I don't know. So then I found some other pages. Now I had already talked about these. I really like this one. I'm trying to do her in a different way. Hopefully I can get Miss T Danielle to like a page like this. That'll be great. And I think that's all I got. How long many minutes? I was trying to stay on here for 1 hour. Hi, Miss Lalani's Kitchen. How you doing? I saw your taki caramel flavored taki or something that you were eating. I've only had the fire ones, and I'm not a tataki fan, but I could see if it probably has some sweetness to it that it might be interesting. I think. I was going to put some color down in this book. Now I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a review of this one. I never had the Lost Ocean, the first one by Johanna Basford. And I said, oh, I want this book. I want this book. I want it because it was bigger. Now, this only has 24 drawings in this, and you can frame them. But I'm going to tell you, I am not a fan of this. And if I hadn't colored in one page, I probably would send it back. But I'm going to work with it. It's definitely heavy cardstock. And they have this same repeating picture on other pages. Anyway, so you can use alcohol or whatever you want to. And I wish I had seen this book, a flip through of it, but I'm not a fan. So I don't think I'm going to get Lost Ocean, the actual book. I don't think so. So I probably need to see it, but I don't think so. So anyway, everything is so tiny. And y'all know I don't like tiny stuff. I don't particularly care for tiny things, but see, like this is tiny, but you can like color blocks of these repeating objects and it'll be okay. And the only reason why I say tiny stuff because I do have arthritis. Those fish are okay. This one is okay. I may color that one. Um, this paper is so freaking hard. Like Johanna, why are you doing a skull? I didn't even know. Well, it's an ocean, so I guess a pirate. Okay, I get it, but that just doesn't seem like something that she would be putting in there. And it's like it's so small, you can't really paint with. I don't know. This was a bad move in my mind, and it was originally for $24. Girl, I think I got it for $9 or $12. Now this page is not bad because at least it fills it up and you can add some stuff to it, some water and bubbles and stuff. That's fine. Wallpaper, artist edition of wallpaper shells. I don't think so. No, ma'am. This is too tiny. For an artist edition, I would need at least make the daggone what you call this thing? A horse fit a seahorse bigger. Why is everything so small? Girl, who gonna color these things right here? Girl, I wanted this book. Why the heck did I want this? Now I've seen some people color this and look kind of cute, but whatever. This one is interesting. Johanna, I'm sorry, girl. I just have to give it to you how I feel. Okay? That's okay. But no, it doesn't give me what I need. This gives me what I need. Okay, girl? I'm speaking to her. I wouldn't call you girl, but this is much better. This is the spaces in between are bigger. It at least goes to the ends, mostly towards the end of the page. I like this. This is the only page in here that I really like. Out of 24 pages, there may be one. Is there another one? Oh hell no! I don't like this. No, ma'am. Who did this page? Not me. I don't think so. This might be okay, but I don't know why. I don't like this. I'm glad I did not get Lost Ocean. This is some foo la la. Now I may color that, but then I don't even want to because he look like he on swole, like somebody get ready to gut him. Now this one I kind of like. I just wish it was bigger. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, but I would color that one if I had like 2 years. I don't like that one. I see some people color this one. That's not that bad, but let me go ahead back to the other ones that I didn't. Girl, I had to tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Girl, I would if I'd have paid $23 for this, I would have been extremely mad. Now this looks like the bigger sizes of the things you put in the small victories. I could deal with these if I wanted to color sharks. Okay, you just got those there. So you just giving us the opportunity to fill this page up with other stuff, I guess. And why waste this other side? But hell no. Yeah, but could you raise it up a little bit? But I know a lot of people like to do back skies. This is not bad. This one I do like. See, that's proportion to the page and the spaces are in between. Yeah, that's fine. This is a good border page, wallpaper page. That's okay. This is okay, but you could have made them bigger because these spaces are too small. If I had to do some color blocking on that, and this one, absolutely no, hell no, hell to the no, absolutely not, girl. I feel like I want to send this back to. I'm gonna send this back to Amazon. I'm gonna say I colored. This is what I colored, y'all. And I realized that this is some foolala. I did this right here. This is what I did. I whatever right there, girl. You going back? I can't with this. And then it's falling apart, girl. Y'all see? I've just flipped it. I didn't tear that out. Why would I tear that out? I don't like these books that fall apart like this. I know it's supposed to be so you can. You going back? Okay, let me just put you in the back pile. I wouldn't buy this book. All right, that's going back. I'm sorry, Johanna. You know how I did your small victories, girl, but I bought 2 copies of them. I didn't like that small victory one, but I went and bought two. I mean, I bought another one. That probably wasn't nice, huh? I don't take talk. I don't like talkies. They cut my mouth. They cut the inside. You know what the talkies remind me of, Lilani? Uh, Captain Crunch cereal, and I love them little crunchy things. Oh my god! But you eat a bowl of Captain Crunch and try to eat it real fast, girl. You have lacerations in the inside of your mouth. Your tongue will be all cut up. The roof of your mouth will be all ripped apart. But it tastes so good. All that sugar. Okay, let me just show the last little thing, then I'm gonna get off here because I felt like I had talked about Johanna real bad. So I was over here talking about my Creative Haven books, and I had already given away maybe like 10 of them, and these are the ones that I'm keeping, but I haven't really done anything in them. So what I went through, and I'm like, well, why do I have to keep the pages here? Because I like using alcohol markers, and I have some alcohol markers. So what I did was, and I'm like, I don't want to think about it too much. Most of the books that I really like by Creative Haven are by Teresa Goodrich. So I went ahead and just found one of the pages that she's already colored in, and I found the page in there, and I ripped it off. The pages can be removable, so that way after you colored in it enough or taking the pages out, and then you get tired of it, you can just pass it on to somebody else, and you've already taken the pages out. They don't need to see what pages you already colored. If you're giving it to somebody want to try it, or you want to swap books and stuff. These books are like anywhere between $4.99 to like $8. I have found them for $1.25 at Ollie's. I bought a couple of them for $1.25 at Ollie's. But yeah, so I pulled out the pages the page in each book that I want to color. So I do want to color that page, the bathtub page. So I pulled that one out, put that in the front. This one I got from Ollie's for $1.29. The African Design book. And I like this because it tells you which country and what the purpose of each design is from on the back. It gives you a chart. So this is a little bit historical. I probably didn't really want to take it out the page, but I'm like, well, for $1.25, I'm sure I can buy some more, or I can reference back to these pages. So I hadn't colored anything in here, but it's very beautiful. And especially since this is real, I mean, I think this is AI generated. I really do. But it's AI generated, copied with a reason, for a reason. If I'm incorrect, I don't know. Did they say these are all original? They say adapted, carefully rendered from authentic artifacts. See, so this is AI. And you have to look at stuff like, just because it's African designs and stuff, this doesn't mean somebody sat there and drew it. It says it's carefully rendered from authentic artifacts that are Moorish texture patterns, Asante carved door panels, and an elephant. Okay, this is talking about just page right here, but yeah, so this is AI generated and it's beautiful. So the page that I picked was this page right here. So I tore that one out, put that in here. So, which is actually great because it's bigger than that. And so, yeah, so it gives me some idea on how to color it. The Gnome Sweet Gnome, I did attempt to do a page on here, color along with Ryan Colors. I didn't finish it. Um, but I do like how these two look. So I picked the shoe page, which is on the back of the book. So now, I mean, I know how to color these pages, but I just figured to make it interesting, I would just do that. And I've torn the pages out, so if I get sick of it, I can just pass it on. Country Kitchen Charm. And so far, all of these, except for this, the African book, are by Teresa Goodrich. And this is another Teresa Goodrich. Country Kitchen Charm. I decided to do this one, which is the cover page. I actually had printed this out, and I started to color it on some cardstock. But then I was like, you know what? Why? I don't have to do all that. So I just tore the page out, and then I will do it. And then the rest of the book is still naked. Okay. Village Charm by Teresa Goodrich. I was in the Teresa Goodrich thing, which is weird because you see, I haven't colored in this. I'm not buying any more of these books. I like them, but I just, why? I don't need to collect them like that. And definitely use them because I do anticipate after I color these, if I may want to color more in there, whatever. But it's like a weird kind of drawing that you don't even know really how to approach it. So that's why I like to do the color alongs with what's on the cover. So this one is the Village Charm cover. Let's put that in there. Circular Cities. I was gifted this book by one of my ex-managers, and they had it for a long time. I think one of their son had it and didn't use it or whatever. So they had done one page in it, and I tore that page out, and then I went through. I said, "Let me just do." I haven't colored anything in here, so it's Circular Cities, which I love city drawing structures. So this is the cover page for that one, and it won't have to be exact. It'll just be. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is that one, which is this one. Yeah. Just something to get me inspired. And I'll keep all these together so whenever I get bored. Entangled Dragonflies. A lot of people have this book. This book is very beautiful. It is kind of like a Zen doodle book because you see all of these different colors and angles and stuff. I just went ahead and like I said, you can buy these books on sale. Amazon has them sometimes. 2 books, buy 2 get 3 or something. Buy 1 get 2 free or something like that. Grocery stores will have these books. Dollar Tree really has the thicker quality of these books, but you never know. You may find it. So I tore the page out for that, just for some inspiration. Doesn't have to be exact. This book I was just going to use for swatching. I was going to make this a swatch book, and it's still not too late. But I said since I was pulling out the Creative Haven books, I found a page for that, so I pulled that out. It's just patchwork quilts and different angles and different shapes. It's a no-brainer book. You don't even have to think about it. It's an easy book to color in. And then this book I did mess it up. First of all, I love Norman Rockwell. I used to watch his posting in the Saturday New York Times and the Saturday Evening Post, Time Magazine, a couple of other things, publications. City newspapers always featured a Norman Rockwell cartoon or a drawing or something. So it's just old school wholesome things. And I think when I got this book, I was still learning how to color. And it was so intimidating. I just kind of went through each page and just threw some color down. There was always something mischievous with Norman Rockwell's drawings. Like this man is fishing. Now he's asleep. He's got a moonshine bottle here. He's got all these fishing hooks out here. He's asleep taking a nap. He's got a fly swatter. He's got an apple. He's got his lunch. He's got the dog sitting there. Where's his pipe? I'm sure there's a pipe somewhere. Oh, his pipe is in his mouth. It's always something mischievous with him. And then here are some truck drivers or tractor trailers, and the boys are playing baseball, and they're like, did the ball come through here? Now, I'm sure if you look hard enough, the ball might be somewhere stuck up in something. But some handymen coming to your house, and they're like your room fixing something, and then one of them picks a perfume. Oh, you're trying to be all fancy, the teacher's birthday. Very wholesome experiences in this book. Saturday Evening Post. This one is by Creative Haven. So the picture that I had actually started that I messed up on, and I didn't realize that the ink would come through. I was trying to color this page, but I was using straight markers with alcohol, and I forgot that I had started this page. So I will just try to continue this. So the ink had bled through with the blue, but because I have the acrylic markers, I can fix this page and then finish up the color along of which what I'm doing already. So this is the real page here, and then this is what I was coloring along. And like I said, I messed it up with the ink, but the acrylic markers will let me fix that, or acrylic paint. You don't have to use acrylic markers. You can use acrylic paint. So that's it. I just wanted to do an hour, and it's an hour and 7 minutes. That's good. So that's all I got for y'all. Thank you so much for watching my video. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll come back on tomorrow. Oh, Miss Alana, do you have a couple of minutes? If you have a couple of minutes, I would greatly appreciate it. I did find a hangman in a game. Hold on, let me close all my windows. I'm going to share the screen. And if we could just get one round on here so I can see if it's going to work with what I want to do. So hold on. Okay, it will. Okay, so let me, and Miss Milani might have something to do. I don't know, but if you don't, maybe whoever's here. So let me share screen. Let me make sure I don't have anything open that is incriminating. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. Hangman Pro. Okay, so I'm going to share that. Let's see. That's not what I want to share. Hold on, that's not it. Let me close that. I want to share. Okay, I want to share that. You can't see it, so let me see. Share. I want to share a window. No. Oh. What is it? Because I can see it right here. It should be a window. Let's see. I'm going to get off of here. I'm not trying to spend too much time trying to figure out what it is. Oh, it's a window. Here it is. Okay, here it is. All right, share window. There it is. Okay, so hold on. So I'm going to make it, hopefully if I make it big screen, and I don't even know if y'all can help me. I guess you can because Miss Lonnie says she don't like talkies. So y'all can hear me. So let me do this window. Okay. So this is Hangman Pro. Where's my phone? Okay, I'm just going to go on a wing. So this is Hangman Pro. I did download it for free. Even this says professional. I didn't pay any more for it. Let's just see if y'all can see what I see. So I'm going to hit play. I kind of like it because it's on a chalkboard. So we're going to do one player. The name, let's see, the name is going to be, oh wait, can I type it? Yeah, I can. Okay. Views test game. Okay, views. I don't know. It's so we're going to say done. Okay, views test, and then the categories can be easy, standard, hard, phrases, animals, geography, food, SAT. Oh, this is oh, that's even better. Oh, I love mystery. Okay, just to get us started, let's just go for hard. Well, let's go for standard because I always try to do stuff too much. So, okay, so what it is, and this little advertisement is here unless I pay for a different price on it, because free is always the less. So this word is 8 letters. I didn't get to pick it. It's just the standard thing. Uh, and then it does give you opportunity to get a hint. So basically, we're working up to the hangman thing. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to type A. Okay, so there's no A. So that gives me the hangman post. I didn't even realize that was part of the game. So I'm just going to say an O. So there's one O. Okay, and if you look at this square down here, see, we were really going to go down the wrong path. So we're going to go a W, no W, and we're going to go an S. Oh, that was a C. Y'all know this keyboard don't have any letters. Let's go for an I. Dang. Let's go for a T. Okay, a letter word that begins with a T. We're gonna go for a hint. That was probably too many chances to go because I got the hanger, I got the head, I got an arm, and I got the body. So we're gonna tap hint for a clue. Oh, it gave me a letter. So what the clue is, I don't want to say tire over. It just puts the letter in there. I already did I, so that can't be it. I'm gonna say a E, because usually R is okay. I'm gonna say a W. T. Oh, this is just practice, so we're just gonna say I'm gonna type an N or click an N. Um, did I say U? Let's do a U, because I think that first word is turn. I think it's turnover. So how do I get? Oh, I just keep going. I think it's turnover and a V. Okay, turnover. Okay, so there's the points. And I didn't use any reveal. I just used one. And how do you get out of it? Oh, a new game. Let's see. What is the rankings? Okay. Oh, okay. New game. Are you sure you want to start a new game? No. Okay, resume. Okay, here's another word. So is this is and then we can tailor it to I like old school stuff though. Cuz I would definitely have to see, did I make this smaller? So how does this look, Miss Lalani? Hey Kim. Yeah, turnover. So how does this look? Oh, Lalani said look turnover and Kim said turnover. Hey Kim. Okay, so let me go back to that. Let's just see. Let's just try this out because this way we don't have to worry because we don't have to guess words. So who has the first letter to throw out? And it's not sides or nothing like that. So we're still playing. So throw out a letter. It looks good, doesn't it? Except for the advertisement, but free is free. So can somebody throw out a letter? Okay, it's 7 letters. Okay, well I'm gonna throw out a letter. O, and it's not an O. So that puts the hangman there. Okay, E. Y'all said E. Okay, so now we got a head. I know, right? Okay, what's another letter? Okay, well y'all guess. Okay, a U. Uh-oh, so now we got a body. Okay, I'm gonna guess an N. I got one N. Is it a long delay again? Oh, because I'm on Restream again. Okay, I forgot about Restream. Okay, well we're just gonna do this one. That's gonna be the last one, and then when I come back with it tomorrow, I'll do it on StreamYard. And because it's too late at night to be trying to do all that. So an I. Okay, I don't know. So I'm gonna say a T. Okay, a T. E's already taken. A K. Kim says a K. Okay, so now we got an arm. R. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. We got an R. Sprint. Is a P? Let me do a P. No P. Dang. Um. What in the world? Okay, Leilani says a A. Variant. A V. Okay. See? There we go. So that is the hangman, which I didn't know there was a version, electronic version of it, but I should have known that. So this is different than Wordle in a kind of a different type of way. So yeah, so I'll try to come back tomorrow. Sometime I do have something to do tomorrow. I've been busy. I was busy yesterday and today, so I couldn't come out to the regular places I was at normally go to. But yeah, variant. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off here because I've been doing too much already, and I've been on here now. It's an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. So I think this is at least a lot fair, and I don't know it. I don't have to worry about guessing the word. Nobody knows it, and all that kind of stuff. So, and we could play faster. And this does let you have teams. No, I'm sorry. Well, one or two people, and they have some other options. And then you can pick the categories. You can get hints. You can get up to 3 hints, and it'll just populate the letter in there. So that'll make it go faster. Because I can't stand sitting on here waiting and wait. Oh no, it has to be fast. So that's it. That's all. Thank y'all for coming over here. I greatly appreciate it. Nighty nighty, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Let me go ahead and put this little free little song on here. Where's my song? I got to get a new song, but here it is. All right, bye, y'all. Thank you.